Once upon a time, there was an old lady who lived in a small village. She was very kind, wise, and always happy. The people in the village loved her very much. They often came to her to ask for advice or to talk about their problems. One day, a young man from the village asked her, "Why are you always happy? No matter what happens, you never seem sad. Don't you ever feel bad when things go wrong?" The old lady smiled gently and replied, "My dear, life is full of ups and downs. Some days are good and some days are bad, but I learned that happiness comes from inside, not from what happens around me." The young man was confused and asked, "What do you mean? How can you be happy when bad things happen?" The lady told him a story from her own life. "When I was young, I had a family, a husband and children that we were not rich, but we were happy. One day my husband got sick, and we did not have enough money to buy medicine. We tired everything, but he passed away. It was the saddest day of my life. I cried and cried. I thought I would never be happy again." The young man listened carefully as the old lady continued her story. "After some time, I realized that being sad all the time would not bring my husband back. My children needed me, and I needed to find a way to be happy again. I started to look at life differently. I understood that life will always have good and bad moments, but I decided that I would not let the bad moments steal my happiness." The young man looked at her with surprise. "But how did you do that?" he asked. The old lady smiled and said, "Every morning when I wake up, I tell myself, today is a new day and I will find something, even if it is small. Maybe the sun is shining, maybe a flower is blooming, or maybe I see a friend. There is always something to be thankful for." The young man thought about what she said. "But what if something really bad happens? How can you still be happy?" "It's not easy," the old lady replied. "But I remind myself that everything passes. Even the bad times will not last forever. When bad things happen, I tell myself, this too will pass. That I focus on the good things I still have, like my health, my friends, or even just the fact that I am alive." Happiness is a choice. You can choose to focus on the bad things and be sad. Or you can choose to find the good things and be happy. That it's not always easy, but it is possible. The young man thanked the old lady for her wise words. He left her house and decided to try her advice. From that day on, he tried to find something good in every situation, just like the old lady. Slowly, he realized that his life became better. Even when things went wrong, he learned to stay positive and find happiness in the small things. The old lady's story spread throughout the village. More and more people started to understand that happiness is not about what you have or what happens to you, but about how you see life. They learned to be happy in every situation, just like wise old lady. And so the village became a happier place, thanks to the old lady, who taught them all the secrets of true happiness. Happiness is a choice that comes from within, no matter how difficult life may get. We can find joy in the small things and choose to focus on the good. Life's challenges will pass, but a positive attitude helps us remain strong and content.